Hi y'all, we're starting a third tape for you guys that watch my other ones. I may seem kind of garbled. I'm trying to get out the message about what I'd like to see the government change with the veterans agencies. Plus also I'm trying to tell my story. I should probably just go right with talking about what I'd like to see changed, but other things come to my mind that have to do with it, so please bear with me. Oh, my son Nick, he's running the camera here. He's learning everything. Stick your head over here, Nick.
How's it going, guys?
That's my oldest son, Nick. He's 31. I got 3 boys. Got another one, 28, and I still have a 17-year-old boy at home. And God, I got a great wife. You just better believe it. 32 years. She's been taking care of me. I love her to death. But get back to the story. What I want to say is, I'd like to see some activists, not just for me, but famous people. Like, for example, the only thing I can think of right now is I know Sean Penn talked in Haiti to Congressman. For some reason he got hurt. He's well known. He was hurt, over the last 10 years I must assume that I'm just nobody, and I've accepted it and just learned to live like I am. It's time. I want to fight back. I want to live. I want to try to get my compensation. Not if you see how I'm living here, it's disgusting. If I choose later, I may share that with you. But I was talking about, like, anybody. Charlie Sheen. Yeah, I like Charlie Sheen. It doesn't matter what he did. He's a hell of a nice guy. Or even if it was Clint Eastwood, somebody that could, like, take a look at my case and say, man, I could see where this guy's been wronged. Why can't anybody in the agency see it? And then form a group, a gang of well-known celebrities that want to support us. The new guy's coming back, really needed too, but I'm a Vietnam era vet. I didn't go in combat, but I got hurt in service. It's compensation, just like you get hurt on the job. And it shouldn't take 14 years, and still fighting. But getting back to that, I'd like to see President Obama or somebody assign brand new jobs for people that do nothing but advocate for the veteran. Now, I'm not saying help them, period. We've got people like, American Legion, things like that. I got an answer for that too. But people that can walk into, like, the Detroit office where I deal out of, say, I want to know where Pat's file's at, etc. I want to see it right now. Where is it? Why is it taking so long? Is it Washington Appeals Board or another guy? Or whatever. Have that right and power to either go into any organization dealing with that man, whether it be American Legion, whatever, to look the records over. That's that's one thing. Also, I'm grateful to these like American Legion, DAV, all these places. But let's face it, these guys aren't lawyers. They don't know everything. It's been proven. I could tell a 2-hour story of all the bad things that happened to me that cost me years. I think veterans ought to be able to have a lawyer the very first shot when they set up, and the government can pay for it, because in the long run it's going to be cheaper. Okay? For example, if you watch some of my other videos, they paid my lawyer $6,000 to get me that reprimand, but he dropped me right after that. Why did he drop me? Because the organization made a mistake and they sent another file to a different lawyer having to do with another case with my ears. You can't have 2 in Washington at once. He blamed it on me, and I said, no, I didn't know anything about it, which I didn't. And so he tried to drop me. Washington told him, no, you have to have a good excuse. You can't drop your client now. Evidently he went back with a good excuse, because he did drop me and I was done. Thank God what I needed done was done after that. But getting back to it, evidently these agencies are packed, because when I call and need to talk to somebody, I never can talk to my guy. I said, is there anybody else I can talk to? I just have a simple question. I tried the 1-827-1000 veterans number today. You can no longer get a counselor on here. All you get is machines and numbers, and you can find this and that. I need to talk to a person. But no, instead today I had to make a long letter, do all these things, and it's hard, okay? And I've got other ideas, but it might come up. But I'm going to continue for you guys what I was telling you about my health. My son's checking my time because he says I'm at 5 minutes, so I'm cool. Okay, so I had the back surgery, 2000. They put rods in my back. I moved to Florida because I couldn't stand the cold here in Michigan. Lived down there 2 years, loved it because I had access to a pool. That's the only exercise I could do. Found out I was having terrible excruciating pain, and down there I just couldn't get no help. They had a veterans place, but they just wouldn't give me good pain pills. I just couldn't get what I needed. So I said, well, I got to go back to my doctor because he's the one that built me. I want him to fix my back. I went there and he said, man, I don't know how it happened, but your titanium rods are bent and the screws are coming loose. And so he went in there with the knife, took the rods out of my back. I woke up, he says, man, you got holes about the size of quarters in your spine, 6 of them. And they're oblong. That shows that when you were walking, that the rods were going back and forth like this and wearing down the spine. Thank God we found that out. But, you know, the first thing that comes out of everybody's mind is, man, I would sue this doctor, you know, because I got a